Hello, good afternoon. It's Simon at Vans today in Worcester. I'm going to give you a quick video walk around of this 2016 on a 66 plate. It is the Mercedes Vito. It is the 109 CDI with the 1.6 CDTI engine fitted to it. This is ULEZ LEZ zone and the clean air emissions zones compliant van. Okay, it does have AdBlue. It is a 3 keeper from new vehicle. We supplied it to the third owner, so previously supplied by us. It's in overall good condition. There are bits and pieces on it. Obviously, it has covered 126,000 miles. Does have a service history with it. Clarify with us exactly what it's got, and we'll confirm it for you. Recent front brakes on it from what I can see. The idea of these videos is to give you a warts and all video walk around of the vehicle. So we're going to point out the good bits, the bad bits. You make your informed decision at that point whether the van is for you or not. Okay, so I'm going to start up here on the roof. Roof looking all pretty straight and tidy up there, to be honest with you. Coming down onto your windscreen, we're going to have to bang a windscreen into this one, I think. They've obviously run it with worn wiper blades at some point. It has marked the windscreen. Personally, I don't think that's going to get through the MOT, so we'll have to bung a windscreen in it for you. Bonnet, overall good condition. There are some stone chips on the bonnet. I'm still about a metre away from the vehicle at the moment to give you an idea of what it's like. If you get up nice and close to it, have a look at the bonnet. There are minor stone chips on the bonnet. We can go round it with a touch-up stick for you and make them look better. They're not hideous by any realms of the imagination. Front of the front bumper, the grills, etc., number plates, all looking good on it. Your passenger side headlamp units all looking good. Passenger side front bumper corner, it's okay. There's no major scuffing on it. It's a little bit marked and stuff, but it's not horrific by any realms of the imagination. And if we look down the side profile of the vehicle, actually on the body, there's a couple of dent mandings on the sliding door. They haven't broken the paint. They don't particularly stand out. But there are some there. When we get round to that part, I will try and highlight them to you. Steel wheels are a bit manky on it. You know, set of 35 quid hubcaps off eBay will sort out that for you. Driver's side headlamp unit, again, that's in good order. Driver's side front bumper corner, again, a little bit like the other side. No major scuffs on it, but it's a little bit tatty in places, but nothing major. And if we go down the side, you have to remember the age and the miles of the vehicle, I suppose, don't you? It depends what you're comparing it to, ultimately, doesn't it? Looking down the driver's side of the profile of the vehicle from this angle, again, no major dents or dings to point out to you. Pretty straight and tidy van. Driver's side front wing with side repeaters all looking good. We have a factory steel wheel. As I say, the steel wheels could all do with a clean up, a refurbishment, or bang a set of cheap hubcaps on there for you. We do have a tyre. The tyre looks very good, doesn't it? I'd suggest about 7mm on that. And as I say, if you have a look in through there, you can see it's got new discs on it. Mirror unit, front of it, and the mirror itself all looking good. Driver's door glass all good. Look at your alignment of your panels. You can see that all aligns nicely as well. And the driver's door as a whole is in good all-round condition. Your driver's side door lock and handle all looking good. And then if you have a look at your door edges, it's had a few touch-ins on the door edges, nothing major as you can see, but there are a couple of minor marks on there. It is a twin side loading door model, so you have a slider both on the driver and passenger. Sliding door handle looking good, and then the sliding door itself, upper part moving into the lower part, you can see everything aligns up nicely as it should. Getting down and looking at your sills, the sills are in good overall condition with no major damage on them either. And then your driver's side rear quarter upper is looking good, and lower also looking good. Steel wheel this side, again another factory steel wheel. It has corroded badly, hasn't it? I keep banging on eBay, cheap set of hubcaps. Tyre though, look at that, loads of tyre tread depth on there. And then looking down the side profile of the vehicle from this angle, just gives you another viewpoint. It's all pretty good, isn't it? Driver side rear bumper corners all good. Your rear light unit and door hinges are all in good order as well. And then at the back of the van, you have rear barn doors. Those barn doors, again, are in good overall condition. The alignment of them lines up nicely, as you would expect. Door handles looking good. Your high level brake light unit's good. And your door edges, actually not too bad. Again, another couple of touch-ins required. We've got a little ding there, a little ding there. Touch-ins required there. A couple of touch-ins here and here. We'll get those all sorted out for you. You get a free spider with it as well, look. And then your rear bumper, it's looking a little bit tatty, I won't lie to you. Nothing major damage on it, just bits and pieces on it. To be honest with you, a lot of this is commercial sealant or paint, and yeah, I can get the valeter in actual fact to go over that bumper, and I think he'll get a lot of that off, to be honest with you. It does have an aftermarket parking sensor kit fitted to it. I haven't tested it out yet, to be fair. Rear reflector that side's all good, reflector that side's all good as well. Opening up the van, you know, it's done a job inside. It's not horrific by any realms of the imagination, but there's your factory bulkhead. It is ply lined. The ply lining kit has done a job. Your flooring inside actually has loads and loads of life left on it. They've just dropped a bit of sealant stuff over it. You know, I personally would paint it in grey garage floor paint if you wanted to make it look immaculate again. I don't think it's worth replacing it or anything. Your tie down points are all looking good on it. They've just spilt a little bit here and then a little bit there. It's not horrific sort of stuff. Depends what you're going to do with the van. You know, if you're a florist, you might moan about it. If you're in catering, you might moan about it. If you're a builder, you wouldn't give a damn about it. So I'll let you decide what you want to do with that. But I think it wouldn't take a lot to tidy it up, to be quite frank with you. Looking down the passenger side of the vehicle from this angle, again, there's a really minor little ding in the sliding door that I'll show you in a second. But all in all, rear light unit this side. Slight scuff on the light unit. I don't know whether you can see that there, but it's not broken it, it's not snapped it or anything, so that's all good. And your rear bumper corner, all looking good. No scuffing. Upper rear quarter, good. Lower rear quarter, good. Steering wheel this side, miraculously, isn't as bad as the other side. So that's what they should look like. And your steel wheel, your tyre on this side, loads of tyre tread depths. There's definitely nothing wrong with the tyre tread depths on these things. And then your sliding door. So I keep banging on about it. You've got really difficult, because it's not a major thing. You've got, look, can you see a little ding there and a little ding above it there? It's probably been where they forcefully put their hand to close it. See it a lot in sprinters and crafters, to be fair. So you got something there. I'm sure our dent man can have a look at that and possibly get those out for you as well. Lower sills, have a look at those, all in good order. Passenger side door, all looking good. Your door edges and alignments are all good as well. Your door handles are good. Mirror glass, mirror unit, a slight scuff on it, but nothing major. And then your passenger side front wing, that's all good. A couple of flies on there at the moment, if you're thinking there's a couple of marks on there. And then your steel wheel on the front, another shocking steel wheel, isn't it? But on the plus side, that tyre is loads of tyre tread depth. So I'd suggest you've probably got tyres in excess of 7mm on it. Passenger side front door card internal in overall clean and tidy condition. Your entry sills this side, all good. Here's your fuel flap with your AdBlue. And your flooring inside, good condition on the passenger side. Glove box, they appear to have left a sat nav and a dash cam in here, and even maybe a tracker, so we'll have to return those to the company. But the dashboard fascia is looking all good. Passenger airbag, as you can see. Headlining's all good. Coming down onto your seating, the seat trim is in overall good condition. There are a couple of minor little marks, but nothing major. I think they could do with possibly another quick clean and just going over it and getting rid of little bits like this. I think that will all come off. Round to the driver's side. Okay, so the driver's side, hang on a second. No, it's obviously to the side. So driver's side does need a seat repair, okay? So it's the bit you hit every time you get in and out of it. It's, what are they going to charge me? 80 or 90 quid to do that, I'd have thought. So it's not a major drama, that can be fixed. The rest of the seat trim's all pretty good. Your entry sills actually aren't bad. You got a bit of a hole in the floor there, just in the upper layer of the floor. You buy yourself a set of rubber mats off eBay, look, and you'll cover it all up quite nicely. Pedal rubbers, a little bit of wear on them, but nothing that's going to fail an MOT. If it does, we end up replacing them. And then your door cards, again, driver's side, pretty clean. We have nice little multi-function steering wheel. This van does have electric windows. It has electric mirrors. Sorry, it doesn't have electric mirrors, it has electric windows. It has cruise control. We have multi-function on the steering wheel. We have a Bluetooth telephone and music system. Just a non-aircon unit, I'm afraid. 6-speed manual gearbox. Looking in between your seats, you could do a bit of a clean down there. Now what's going on? I'm going to go back and kick the valeter's arse, but overall, it ain't bad, is it? So there we go. It's a 126,000 mile van at the end of the day, isn't it? So you are going to expect a few bits on it, but overall I should say that she's in good overall condition. All right. Who are you buying off? We are Vans Today Worcester, and we're based in the centre of the country, offering you nationwide delivery, part exchange and finance. Feel free to check out our reputation online. We have reviews on Google, Facebook. We're on Instagram, we're on LinkedIn. Yeah, you check us out. And there's about 12 minutes of your life you're never going to get back. However, if you are interested in this van, I hope you will have found that pretty useful. Overall, just needs a little bit of tidying in places. It's not horrific, but it's not horrific money either, is it? I think it represents great value for money for a van that is ULEZ, LEZ zone and clean air emissions zones compliant. So cheap, isn't it? Thanks for looking, and hopefully we'll speak later. Cheers.